People can be cruel, I imagine.
All unhappiness in life comes from not accepting what is.
Golden Globes are done and the Oscars are around the corner. It is movie season, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we have 3 to see right now, including a few that got snubbed by the Academy. We welcome back Brian Eggert of Deep Focus Review. Did you get the croissant?
I did.
Carl
It's great.
Benson brought these from Cook's Bellacore. It's
Amazing.
amazing.
Yeah.
Shout out. He's cooking right now. We'll get to him a little bit later. First, let's talk movies. Steven Soderbergh's new film looks terrifying. It's called Presence. Let's take a peek and we'll talk about it.
What's it like?
What's what like?
I never had anybody die.
Scary. And it goes on.
What do you mean?
Like the world cracks apart. And you fall into this hole.
You can just tell by the way it's shot that this one is going to be different.
Absolutely. This is the first great film of 2025 for me. The way it's shot is why it's so exceptional. The point of view is from the ghost
Thanks
in
for
this
ruining
ghost
that.
story. I mean, it's obvious from the first scene on.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So every gesture that you're seeing as the ghost moves through rooms, whether it leans in or retreats to a closet, is an emotion or something that the ghost is feeling. And so Soderbergh is so great because he's always attuned to experimenting within commercial cinema. And we rarely have to think about what the camera is doing in movies. We're just watching the story.
Right.
And here we're constantly thinking about where the camera is in relation
It's
to the
awkward
characters.
and different. Yeah.
Totally. It's actually not that scary. It's kind of dread-filled, but
Sixth Sense-ish.
Yeah. There's a sense of a ghostly presence is there the whole time, obviously, but it's more of a mystery and a suspense story. And because we have to think about those technical feats more than we would a normal film, that's absolutely what I love about it.
How many Eggerts out of 10?
I give it all the Eggerts.
All the Eggerts?
Yeah.
Okay. We got to check that one out then. Let's move on. This one takes place in Mumbai. It's subtitled All We Imagine as Light. Here's a clip.
അതിനെൻ്റെ മോനെ രാത്രി വരെ കാത്തിരിക്കേണ്ടി വരും പക്ഷേ തൽക്കാലത്തേക്ക് ഞാൻ ഈ മേഘത്തിൻ്റെ കയ്യിൽ കുറച്ച് ഉമ്മ കൊടുത്തു വിട്ടാലോ
എന്തൊക്കെ ഇതിനെ പറ്റി ഇവിടെ ആൾക്കാർ പറഞ്ഞു നമുക്കത് വിചാരമുണ്ടോ
എൻ്റെ വീട്ടിൽ നിന്ന് ഇങ്ങനെ ചെക്കന്മാരുടെ ഫോട്ടോസൊക്കെ അയക്കുന്നുണ്ട് കല്യാണത്തിന് പക്ഷെ എനിക്കിപ്പോൾ കെട്ടണ്ട എല്ലാം നമ്മുടെ തലയിൽ എടുത്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കും
Looks deep too, masterful. Okay, so it's titled that, but it's also subtitled.
Yes, it is. Okay. Yes. So in the U.S., we rarely get Indian cinema imported, and they're actually the largest film industry in the world.
Hollywood.
Making more films than Hollywood does. And we often think kind of stereotypically of Bollywood movies, like these big musicals and flashy adventures that are imported here. But very rarely do we get to see something imported that is like a small independent feature. This one, directed by Payal Kapadia in her first dramatic feature, kind of has a documentary quality in the beginning. Like you're looking at the lives of 3 women who work at a hospital in Mumbai. But then it gets into kind of like a dreamlike romance in the end, which is really moving. I was so frustrated that this movie didn't get nominated for Best International Feature, but fortunately people can check it out right now at the main cinema. It's playing at, that's the one theater it's playing at. A really great movie that people should check out.
Real quick, what's your take on the Academy Awards? Is it something a standard people should go by, or do you think it's flawed?
I think it's deeply flawed, but it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
I don't put too much stock in it if something wins or doesn't. I always like to make predictions, and I like to see the films that I like win.
Right.
But very rarely do I agree with what wins, and very rarely do what I like is that nominated even.
It's almost like wines, right? You're like, what?
Right.
Yeah. It's all personal.
Right.
All right, next one you can watch on Max right now. It's available to rent on other streaming platforms as well. This one's called A Different Man.
That guy's amazing.
How do you know about him? Who is he? leading a double life. I'm getting this feeling I've messed things up for you.
You know how we idealize people when we're in love?
So I'm the idolized version of Oswald?
It's kind of brilliant seeing you who looks like you, but you're not yourself.
Let's just all start being honest with ourselves, old friend.
What's going on here? I'm a little confused on the plot.
Right, yeah, it doesn't explain a lot. So Sebastian Stan plays a character who was born with
A deformity?
benign tumors on his face.
Okay.
So he goes through this procedure to get the tumors removed. And that's supposed to fix his confidence issues, but his confidence issues are much deeper than that.
Okay.
There's a character then played by Adam Pearson, who's an actor who actually has these tumors on his face.
Oh.
But he's exuding charisma, and he's so charming. And his appearance doesn't affect him at all. And this is super maddening to Sebastian Stan's character. So this is a really like darkly comic, kind of surreal, eventually metatextual story that really deals with self-image. Kind of the ethics of casting, whether you should cast somebody who actually has that sort of those tumors in that sort of role, and it kind of pairs well with The Substance from last year, which was nominated for a lot of Oscars actually. But I think that movie took sort of a superficial look at representation and beauty standards in the entertainment industry, really hitting you over the head.
Interesting.
This one is much richer. If I were giving out Oscars, Sebastian Stan would just get the Oscar for Best Actor.
Cool.
He is so good in this.
Great. Well, Brian, thank you so much. So I think those all look great to check out for sure.
Great.
For more of Brian's reviews, you can head to his website, Deep Focus Review. We got a link for you at carolevin.com. Good to see you, man.
Thanks.